huge stone constructed fire lookout tower that is a National Historic Landmark up on top. Amazing.
Anyway, we're
looks like a castle.
Needle Highway.
Yep, here we go, Needles Highway.
And nobody would like to drive this belly song.
Do what?
Let me know what you're interested in watching a video.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And you got to pull in your side mirror too when you come on the Needles Highway. So many people don't, and then they lose their side mirror, and they wish they would have pulled it in like I'm doing here.
Or they slap somebody in the face.
Yeah. There's unfortunately a lot of vehicles that they hang way out, and the road gets pretty narrow, so steep and narrow. Yeah, the Needles Highway is a world-class destination for rock climbing. They come here from all over the world to climb on these incredible rock formations you're about to see.
Oh, dude.
Mm-hmm. And people drive way too fast on the Needles Highway. Yeah. Yeah.
It is true.
Yeah, it's true. Sometimes getting exaggerated.
That was a beehive. That rock was like a beehive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does look like a beehive.
Yeah.
Yep. And you're starting to see a lot of our Black Hill spruce trees. It looks more like a Christmas tree. Yeah, more ornamental tree. That's the one-of-a-kind tree only found here, Black Hill spruce. And every once in a while you'll see a Colorado blue spruce, but that's a little different coloring. Kind of a bluish green tint to it. Native, of course, in Colorado. Transplanted here. Yeah, sometimes the Needles Highway gets completely socked in with fog too, so I'm very glad we got up here before that happened. Being at 6,400 feet, that can happen quite a bit. Yeah, look at the rock formations off to the right here.
The tunnel too.
Yep, the tunnel is coming up. Yeah, the Needles Eye and the Needles Eye Tunnel. Most people think the Needles Eye is the tunnel, but it's not. Most people who come up here miss the Needles Eye rock formation. There could be a bus coming through the tunnel. There's only one tour company allowed to come up here, and that could be what's slowing down all the traffic.
It's only 8 feet wide.
Yep. There's one tour company that their coach buses are just small enough where they squeeze right through. But if they don't line it up just right, they get stuck.
Oh goodness!
But that hasn't happened in years because they train them so well.
We are in a Neo.
That's what this moon
That's a YouTuber.
What's that?
A YouTuber.
Yep. Yeah, you can go on YouTube and watch the big coach buses come through this tiny little tunnel we're about to see here. People are amazed when they see this coach bus just barely squeeze through. And trust me, those coach buses have a lot of scratches. Lots of dents and a lot of scratches. runs across the park. Yeah, and then when you get on Highway 16, you can take a left and go back to the game lodge where we ate. Or back to if you take a right, you can go to, back to the wildlife loop from another direction.
Needle's Eyes right here.
Yep. We're gonna get through here, because we got to make sure we get through before any coach buses come through, and then we're gonna come back through here, and then we'll pull over and show you the Needle's Eye. Now you get to see this twice.
Wow.
I know. Cool, huh?
Oh my goodness.
Yay! Aren't you glad I'm driving? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we hear that a lot.
Yeah, you only have about 6 to 8
This is
inches
the
on each
like
side
the
of
fat
it.
man squeezing in Tennessee.
Yeah, I just hug one side and I'm pretty good. So, yeah, this person doesn't know that they need to sit right there, or they're never going to get through. But she doesn't know that.
Yeah, because they can't see.
They can't see her. Yeah, so people just keep going and going. And so yeah, when we turn around and come back, you'll see how to do it the right way. Go back through the tunnel.
Kristen.
She can make a video for us.
Yeah, she'll make a video and put music to it and all that.
Yeah.
What would it drop there?
Yeah, all these rocks around us at one time were hot liquid rock called magma. And they were deep down below the Earth's surface. And then they slowly cooled, they solidified. And then many years later, of course, the softer rocks eroded away at a much faster rate, like your sedimentary rocks, which are sandstones and clay and shale. And so with the water and the weather and the rain and everything, it would erode away the very soft rock, and then exposing all these amazing cliffs and rock formations that you see today. So these rock formations, just like Mount Rushmore, they're called igneous intrusions. They used to be inside the earth, and the softer rock wore down around all the harder material, which is igneous rock. This is igneous rock, also known as pegmatite granite. So you have igneous rocks, you have metamorphic rocks, you have sedimentary rocks, and just like the Badlands, they've been measuring the Badlands every year. The Badlands National Park, one of the richest fossil beds in the world. Some say it's where the science of paleontology got its start, the science of ancient life got its start. And so they've been measuring it every year, and it's been shrinking by 1 inch. It's sedimentary rock. So the water and the wind and everything erodes it away very easily. And so they figure that in a couple 100,000 years, if it still goes at the rate it's going, it'll be completely wiped off the face of the earth. But you have plenty of time to see it. Yeah, like I said, it's shrinking by 1 inch. Have any of you driven through the Badlands yet?
Yeah.
It's incredible, isn't it? It is like nothing you've ever seen. And people go, oh, we saw it from the interstate. No, you can't actually see it from the interstate, but you can kind of make the outline out a little bit. But to actually experience it, oh my gosh. And it's completely different than anything you've seen today. These rocks with these different colored lines going through them in all different colors. It's just amazing. Yeah, and it only took them about 300,000 pounds of dynamite to build this road. This is another one they told Peter Norbeck was impossible to build, but they proved him wrong again when Okay, so the people in Custer thought this road was a waste of money. They said, what? A road that doesn't go anywhere? What in the world? This was, this was the early 1900s, early 20s, right? They were like, this is ridiculous. This is a waste of taxpayers' money. Nobody's gonna want to go up there. We can't even get our vehicles up there anyway, people were saying. In fact, all the signs that said the Needles Highway, some people came up here and put an extra S behind Needles. And what word do you get if you add an extra S behind the word needles?
Needless.
Needless. They were jokingly referring to it as the Needless Highway because nobody needs it. And now it ended up being one of the most sought after roads in South Dakota. And there's the cathedral spires, you guys. The cathedral spires are straight ahead. And there's a hiking trail that goes into the base of them, those cathedral spires. That is what Doane Robinson was looking at when he was inspired to come up with the idea of a huge colossal carving. If any of you watched the movie at Mount Rushmore, this is where Doane Robinson wanted to have Gutzen Borglum carve Mount Rushmore. Remember in the Needles?
Yeah.
Like they talked about, see, Mount Rushmore inspiration right there. There's the sign where supposedly Doane Robinson and all of them were standing. But Gutzen Borglum, he wanted something of a much grander experience. He didn't want his, statues looking like stick figures. And when he found Mount Rushmore, that was the perfect place where to carve them.
It's amazing how you could visualize
I know.
Mount Rushmore in that granite.
Yep. Yeah, and the pegmatite granite is mostly feldspar, quartz, and mica. But although there's, you can find iron and some garnets, which look like little rubies, and the mica muscovite is the clear mica, the mica biotite is the black mica. Yeah, there's just all different kinds of minerals. In fact, here's a card for everybody for Crazy Horse. That's to get your free rock. I don't know how many I grabbed there, but you can just send the extras up to me. And so when you go to Crazy Horse, you can get a free blast fragment or a free rock from Crazy Horse. They've got a little donation box there, but you don't need to put anything in there because we pay to get you into Crazy Horse, and we pay to get everyone into Custer State Park as well. Yeah, full tank of gas, and if you had to pay for all your admission fees, heck, you might as well get a tour guide, right?
Right.
Right.
One that knows all the information. And where to go, too.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't know where to go look for the donkeys.
Yeah, there you
Right.
go. Well, either did the people at the visitor center. They didn't even know where the donkeys were. If they had a phone, I'd call them and tell them, but they won't get a phone. They used to have one, and then they shut her down. They said there not enough staff to answer phones too.
On this map, are you headed to Iron Creek Tunnel?
Well, yeah, actually,
That's the direction you're
right. That's the direction we're going. But because we got to get to Crazy Horse here, yep, we're gonna go down the road here a little ways further. And then we're going to come on back, and then we're going to look at the cathedral spires from a distance.
You see Iron Creek Tunnel.
Yeah, I don't want you to miss the performance at 4:30 at Crazy Horse. So we'll go up here and head back and head to Crazy Horse. And this is where the most spectacular rock formations are, for sure, right here in this whole section. This about 3-4 miles a section is the best places to see. And look, you can even see the cathedral spires off in the distance there. Hello, she's trying to back up, so we'll go ahead and get out of her way here. Look at the cathedral spires. We were just at the base of those rocks. Remember I told you about the hiking trail right there?
Yeah.
Yes.
And there they are from a distance. If it wasn't rainy, we'd probably see some climbers up there. But yeah, it's pretty neat. Choke cherry bushes growing all over the place. Anybody had any choke cherry jam or syrup since you've been here or tried it?
No?
Yep, choke cherry jam is really good. Yeah, all the gift shops sell it. Yeah, we have lots of choke cherries that grow here in the Black Hills. A lot of people have never tried choke cherry before. Yeah, there's the cathedral spires again. Pretty awesome. No one's behind us here. If you want to get a quick picture there, we'll keep going. Can you guys see them?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Back up even a little bit for you. Yeah, pretty neat. Okay. Yeah, this is called the Black Elk Wilderness, named after Nicholas Black Elk. He was a famous holy man / medicine man for the Dakota Sioux. And he was also a cousin to the great war leader, Crazy Horse. They were cousins. So Black Elk Peak and Black Elk Wilderness is named after Nicholas Black Elk. His son, his name was Ben Black Elk, and Ben Black Elk, they used to call him the fifth face of Mount Rushmore for many years, up until about 1974, 75. I just barely remember him when I was little, and yeah, I think he died about 74, 75, but almost up until the day he died, he used to go up to Mount Rushmore and his entire regalia, the headdress and everything, and people would take his pictures there. At Mount Rushmore. That's why they called him the fifth face at Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
And some people remember him that were at Mount Rushmore many years ago. A lot of people were there back in the 50s, 60s, and 70s. And they'll be like, oh, I remember him. Yeah, also we've got a plant called, it's a juniper bush. And does anybody know what the berries are for? To flavor gin. Yep. Yeah, in fact, if you took a bite out of one, it tastes just like gin. Yeah, and so when we were kids, we trick each other. I didn't do it, but I had people do it to me, of course. Here, take a bite of this blueberry. I take a bite out of it. Oh, the grossest, most like insipid taste of gin. You know, hopefully when you're 10 years old, you don't like the taste of gin. But yeah, I mean, it's really disgusting. Yeah, but there's a juniper bush right there. And yeah, and the animals eat the berries off of the juniper bush. But like I said, it tastes just like gin.
Well, the animals get a high.
Yeah. And then they smoke the kinnikinnick. They call it kinnikinnick. And it's also known as bearberry. And it's a low-growing vine that grows all over the Black Hills. It covers all the hillsides where we've been driving. It's everywhere. If you go to grab it, it's all connected with the other pieces of kinnikinnick. There's a choke cherry bush right there with the flowers on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's some limber pine. It's called limber pine. It's the only place in the Black Hills where you can find limber pine down that trail. Go down the Cathedral Spires Trail a little bit and you'll see what's called limber pine. Only found usually at over 6,000 feet, and we're just over 6,000 feet here. Yeah, look at these cool spires on the left. They're pretty nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you get to see things that you didn't get to see going this way, so it's awesome to show it to you twice. Yeah, they're getting ready to climb one of the spires. Which one you gonna climb? Don't know yet. Okay. He put his helmet on, so looks like he's gonna be doing something.
Yeah.
He didn't look too enthused, probably bummed out because of the weather.
Yeah. I thought I had them.
It's amazing that they were able to blast a road through here with all this dynamite. That took a lot of dynamite. This is some of the hardest rock around, this granite rock, so that must have been really difficult. Peter Norbeck used to say, these roads aren't designed to go 60 miles an hour. To do them half justice, you want to go 20 or under. To do them full justice, you want to get out and walk. Easy for him to say. He mapped out all these roads on foot and on horseback over 100 miles worth. Yeah, he was also very instrumental in getting in all that federal funding for Mount Rushmore. That when nobody else could. So he was so important. And Theodore Roosevelt was one of his best friends. So that's why they put Theodore Roosevelt up there on Mount Rushmore as well, because of Peter Norbeck. Probably one of the greatest conservationists that we've had come out of South Dakota. And then of course the governor as well. Yeah, look at that view out there. Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
Woo-wee. There's the town of Custer way out there. And then who wants to get out at the Needle's Eye and take some pictures of that? Anybody? I know, yeah, the Needle's Eye. We haven't seen the Needle's Eye yet. We drove through the Needle's Eye tunnel, but we didn't see the Needle's Eye. See, most people miss it. They don't know it's a separate rock formation. And we can pull over and you can take some pictures of that. It's a huge spire with a hole in it. Or we can just pull right up to it and you can look straight up the window. But it's way up there. The rock climbers like to get inside of the Needle's Eye. They climb up there and go inside of it.
Been laying top of the hill.
Okay, I bet you he's gonna have to back up. Oh, maybe not. We lucked out. I was gonna go over there and point that way and have him follow me, but we got lucky.
Claustrophobia.
Yeah, for sure.
Usually this is closed during the winter.
Yeah, this road is closed during the winter. Yep, so is Iron Mountain Road. The Wildlife Loop, though, is open year-round. It's so cool watching this snow accumulate on the buffalo's back. It's so awesome. Pretty neat. Okay, so the Needle's Eye, oh, somebody dropped something there. The Needle's Eye is way, 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 way up there. So if you did want to get out, we'll pull over here and park, and then you stand right there, and then you look straight up. Everybody look up at it.
Yeah.
Do you see it?
Oh,
Or
yeah,
get a picture of it out. You want me to get a picture for you?
A video of it.
Okay. You're doing a video? I can do a video.
Yeah.
Okay, is it still on video?
Yeah.
There it is. Needle's eye. Wow. Is there any way we can make it like, make the picture smaller or bigger? There's the needle's eye. Everybody see it?
Picture with my,
Oh, sure.
right here. I've got it set as far back as possible.
Oh, you're
Oh,
going
perfect.
real high here.
Wow, that's an awesome picture. Okay, and I'm gonna go, yeah, let's see, about right, let's see, right there. Oh, there we go. I can even get those other ones over there. There we go. Okay, look at that.
Oh, thank you.
Yep.
Take a picture for y'all.
Anybody else? Anybody behind me yet?
Worst fucking person.
Oh, I'm, some people are so grumpy.
I have it on video.
All right. They missed the needle's eye, didn't they?
Yeah. Oh, some people are rude.
I know. Some. Yep. Okay.
Well, that's why they go fast to get up, fast to get down.
Yep. And then they miss all this
They don't
stuff.
see anything.
Yep. I can't imagine talking like that to someone, and I never have in my entire life. Here, there people around here, like people from South Dakota. We don't honk at you, we don't yell at you or flip people off. We're very nice. And if somebody does, like you heard what she said to me, right? Did
Why?
you? Did you hear what she said?
No,
Did you guys hear what she said?
What she
Yeah.
said.
Oh yeah, she heard. Okay,
Word.
wasn't very nice. There was an F word. Yeah, she swore at me. But you
Yeah.
know, I just gotta kill them with kindness.
That's it.
Yeah,
And it aggravates them more.
I know, exactly. I just smiled when she said it.
Yeah.
Well, for me, I hear the opposite. I have him back.
Okay, there you go.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm not really nice to
Right.
people who are not nice to me.
Yeah, and I just
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
stoop to their level because they're not worth it.
Right.
Yeah. Kill them with
If
kindness.
they put me off, I put
Oh.
them off
Okay.
back to them.
There you go. Get them, Eric. All right. Yeah, it's yeah, like I said, they're not from here, so not being very
I
nice.
don't know not to be to say that, but
Yep.
there are really some rude people in this
People that are
world.
born and raised here, they
Yeah.
treat people like the way that
No.
they would want to be treated themselves. Do unto others. That still applies here in South Dakota.
It has a Bible verse.
That's right, the golden rule.
Right.
That's right. Is anybody going to have any more time here in Custer State Park, or are most of you heading out tomorrow? Some of you going to stay a few more days? Anybody staying a couple more days?
We haven't decided yet.
Oh, okay. Kind of playing it by ear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're ad-libbing a lot.
Okay. Oh, there you go. All
We
right.
don't have to be back until next
Like I said,
Whoa,
everyone
nice.
is free it. That was no roof there. It's nice to meet up and nice to
You
you.
have a beautiful state here.
Oh, well, thank you. That's, yeah. Yeah, we love it. Yeah, and what's nice about the western part of South Dakota is, you know, hardly any mosquitoes, low humidity. Yeah, it doesn't get very hot. I mean, it can, but because of the low humidity, like I've told people it's 100 degrees and they're from Florida and they don't believe me. They go, it can't be 100 degrees. They're like, you don't know what that feels like.
Right. Yeah, with the humidity down south, it's a little different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I've heard. Yep. Somebody told me in Florida that you walk outside and your shirt just like sticks to you or something. Or
Oh, yeah.
yeah, wow, never experienced that.
You walk outside and you can't breathe.
Oh no.
You breathe in, it feels like you take a drink
Right.
of water.
Oh my
Exactly.
goodness. But I still want to go there and visit. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Have you ever looked at when you look at a map, you can see something called Mr. Mimmel? Do you guys, anybody know about Mr. Mimmel on the map?
Never heard of it.
Okay, well, if you take Minnesota, okay, Minnesota is the M, okay, and then the I is Iowa, down below Minnesota, and then below Iowa is Missouri, okay, that's the M, and then the A is Arkansas, and then the L is Louisiana, okay, and there's a man standing sideways
Wow.
on the map in the United States. So the Minnesota is his hat. Now remember, he's standing sideways. It's a profile picture. Iowa is his face. Okay, Iowa is his face. And then you've got Missouri is his torso. Arkansas, that's the leg. And then the boot, his boot or foot
Louisiana
is
the feet.
Louisiana. So if you look, it's a person standing there.
Okay.
It's a person standing there. Again, the Minnesota's the hat, Minnesota's the face, and it's a profile. It's a picture of a man standing in the middle of the map. And we call him,
east. Somebody looking
yeah,
east.
looking east, exactly. And they call him Mr. Mimmel. I learned that in geography about, I don't know, 45 years ago.
I'm going to have to go
Yeah.
to Louisiana. They didn't teach us that.
Yeah, right. Oh, man. And also, when it's raining, they don't cancel the performances. They still have them, which is really good. They have them in the covered porch area, okay? So you definitely want to look at your Crazy Horse brochure or bring it in with you. Did they remember to put them in the booklet or your Tatanka magazine? If not, I can hand you some. I've got a whole bunch of them. Okay, look for your Crazy Horse brochure. If you don't have it, I will hand you some.
Okay, I'll bet you're...
I got a spot where I can pull over right here and hand those out if they forgot to put them in there. They're a little short-handed. One of the kids called in sick, so
thing I
they...
have is your advertisement.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and we also gave you a couple of brochures, one to keep and one to take home with you, or one to take home, keep and take home with you, and another one to maybe pass along to like the front desk folks. The front desk people at all the hotels and campgrounds, they change constantly. And so it's kind of a revolving door. Every year it's different people working at all the front desks and what have you. So if you can hand one off to the front desk staff there, that'd be awesome. Yeah. Most front desk folks don't even know who we are. So, because there's like 20 different tour companies out there. Most of the front desk folks just remember Mount Rushmore tours. That's easy to remember, right? So they send people to the coach buses. Well, the coach buses are more expensive than we are, a lot of them, and then you don't go on the wildlife loop. So, okay, let's see. There's a spot right here where I'm gonna pull over. Okay. And nobody's coming around that way. Oh, it's kind of a drop-off right there, actually. Yeah, I'll just get over here a little ways. This'll work.
Don't let's drop off.
Oh, no. Oh, no. I won't do that to you. We'll need a little defrost as well. Okay. And put the flashers on. Okay. And I'm going to pull out my side mirror again. Let's see if